Hello and welcome to today's reading of the Book of Bob. Well, actually no. But the book will be a special one, and you will see once we are finished. And yeah. And then we will come to what you probably already came from the title and all. And sorry, I'm okay. So, a long time ago there was a little boy. He's a boy was different than others. And when actually he wondering why he couldn't find an answer, he tried to interact with others and make friends, but when he asks some guy it's a kindergarten, the guy was like, actually no. And the boy was sad and alone and always a bit weird at times. So he hoped things would change when he went to school. But nope, things went even worse from there. Enter the German teacher. Not the math teacher, that was later, sorry. The German teacher of doom. Yeah, so on the third day of school the boy was actually, he grabbed and pulled out before everyone else right to his mom by the class teacher, and she yelled at his mom that he couldn't even hold a pencil right. And that he is stupid and should not be going to an actual regular elementary school and should instead go on a school for stupid people. In special cases. So then so that was when boy he put down the pencil and said, I will never use one in my entire life again. And at the end of the story he died, and no, of course not. But after that, his mom was completely beaten, and when the teacher started making moves to make him getting the boy thrown out, he kicked out. But in reality, she actually got a heart attack because the boy was super smart. They made a test and he basically read the answers to the questions he was asked from the little bit you could see shining through the page, and the answers were on the other side. He actually told them that after answering everything correctly, and they were completely baffled by that. But the teacher would not stop trying to push him out. And one day his mom so depressed that when she and into a person she knew, who normally was the one who always would help others with their problems, and would always be the one spoken to, who actually told that person she knows the entire story. And that person was listening and saying, that sounds like autism. Long story short, that's how the boy could actually be diagnosed very early compared to other autists. At a time where autism was something you wouldn't really understand, and most of people would say he's just a little bit stupid or so. But this was a huge step for the boy, as the doctor who diagnosed him also who came to school and explained how he's different and everything to others, to everyone, so that the boy would not be would be getting the best help to following lessons as he could. And the boy, he did. When the teacher changed in 3rd class, he even picked the pencil back up and he finally learned how to properly write. It also with help of a little gummy that basically had the right finger placements shown on it. Yet you can put it around the pencil, and so it's cool. And I totally don't know that because I'm the boy. No. It's just I'm just the one telling the story. That's why it sounds like a children's book, okay? It's actually not mine. A friend of mine wrote it. Yes, a friend. She's a melon. So, anyways, this went with help of his new class teacher and his brilliant math teacher, who always called him a math genius. He's a math master. The math master. Everything in the boy would actually grow to become one of the best students, and even made some friends. He got friends, yeah. But nothing good can last forever. And when in the time for the boy to change schools, he got the higher school recommendation, but he decided to go to this same middle school his brother went on, and even got his brother's old class teacher, and went in a class together with his friends. This teacher was also brilliant, and so the boy finally learned some English. Around that time, only a little bit into these years, the boy also who came across some brilliant content while randomly surfing YouTube, while searching his favorite topics. He can't remember couldn't remember later where his first entrance to these videos were, but he remembered the Mario with another car, making crazy stuff in Minecraft, often including silly explosions and Steve turning into a creeper for some reason. And he also watched more content by that person and later started regularly watching new stuff by the same person, besides others like some famous Minecraft YouTubers. And so that he lived his life and was happy until everything changed. And fate decided that little boy has to be completely turned into mush mentally. During puberty, the entire class went rogue. And we are not talking regularly rogue. Here we are talking hyper rogue. They were still nice occasionally, and they didn't have the intent to harm him, but they did. With words only, but badly. And so the boy, he was completely broken down when even one of his two best friends told him to get lost because nobody wants him there. This bullying completely traumatized the little boy, who wished for nothing more than his future to be happy and have all his friends and maybe make new ones from the people who seem to hate him. But he always knew he was not like the others. Not only because of his diagnosis, but also because they literally didn't like him. Most people went weird, and he wasn't so bad in sports that he wasn't even allowed to play soccer with the others from day one of the first school year. That's why the boy, and he to this point in time still hates soccer. By the way, even though that's not important for the entire thing, but the story is going to include as much as we need here. And so the last thing holding the boy up was his class teacher, who then sadly had to give up the class because she was finally old enough to retire. And then calamity struck again because the new one was good, but shortly in the school year, like after the first week or so, she got fit. Well, not fit, but she got badly ill and had to give it off again. And that started an odyssey with not really full class teachers and ever-changing teachers, as resulting in nobody being there to calm down the bully mass. The bullies luckily weren't evil, but they had no idea what they were doing to the boy. They had nice moments, but they relentlessly mentally tortured him. And so the boy was hoping to never ever being left out Again, of course this was a silly dream, and for his own protection he created his own versions of fictional characters he liked inside his head to talk to. This, however, was not a multi-personality disorder where he just had voices in his head. This was actually autistic headmates. You know they are not real, but you can just talk to them. Use them as avatars for your problems, all that silly little stuff. Come up with cool stories in your head. This and the school toilet that he said he had to go to was what saved him during that time. And of course, being calmed down by all the great YouTubers he used to watch, including the silly Mario one. He, in the meantime, found out is named SMG4. And the boy decided that he wants to be as cool as him. It's that. So, when the time came for the class to finally get a new class teacher, the boy was hoping things would go differently, but alas, things got worse. Entering if Francis from the SMG4 series had a little sister, that would be her. Yes, the math teacher from hell. Well, I'm pretty sure she was powerful enough to be actually harmed by toilet paper, and she decided that boy had to go, so the class would look completely better, because the boy's grades had badly taken harm under the bullying. And so she not only started to basically try to completely annihilate every single piece of disability advantage the boy got, but also tried to turn every teacher in the school against him. This was literally the Armageddon for the boy, who completely shut himself off and often had to go home ill. He still stayed in school and gave his best, but it wasn't enough. At the end of 9th grade, the boy... No, actually, I think it was the 8th. The boy actually switched schools, but it was too late. The damage was done, and even the great teachers he got after, and classmates he got after that, couldn't catch him falling one entire what's the English word? That's what you get for trying to tell a story without having it in a book. Basically fell down an entire... He basically repeated the same class, but on a lower tier of school. Well, of middle school. Well, and that still wasn't enough. While writing the best final exams in that year, the boy's overall work during the year was so bad that he still failed. During that time, all the buzz has already started to disappear from you, to growing up, doing other things. And so the boy was falling a little bit. His head melted and everything he still had were barely holding him together. So his family completely useless. Sounds completely useless to him after. So they basically were unable to ever do something to protect him during the bullying, because everything in grabbing them and telling them it's not okay from an adult would only worsen the situation. And so the boy, he dropped down, and after that school year was finished, he still tried one last move by going to a job school, but the only thing he learned in that year was that people his age really can't stand the way how you always talked into things, which made the boy even his silentness, even so for normally insanely talkative boy, even worse, to the point where he couldn't even speak normally with others. And had to think about everything, and really had to push himself to approach people and talk to them, even if he wanted something from them. But then, after that year of job school, basically told him he will never work as a seller, even though he technically had the ground skill for bakery, or at least the kind you have today, where you only have to bake up stuff and put some stuff on rolls and stuff. So the boy, he grown into a young man, and over the years was completely down. When he arrived, Waluigi, yes, no joke, Waluigi, the Great One, and finally started the first ever story arc in the history of SMG4, who was at that time becoming basically the last fully attacked pillar of that boy's life. Yeah. So together, he and his friends defeated him. After in his head, at least, he helped, because as said, it's what heroes do. You always wanted to help others. And when later in the year, the newly founded that glitchy company by the same dudes who made SMG4 brought out a series called Meta Runner, he was excited but that was not holding long. Because after the second arc, the Rapper Bock arc was perfectly explaining how fame can make people, money can make people go betray their friends and everything. The next arc, the enemy arc had sadly had a permadeath in form of a very high potential character called Death, which completely ended, and from a video explaining why they did it, it was clear that Kevin, one of the brothers doing the videos, was the one who pushed his younger brother Luke to the point of doing it, because that one was too kind and didn't want to do it, which threw the boy into a rage, and he tried everything he could to get Luke to realize that he is his own master and if he doesn't want to do something like that, he used his insane knowledge about the multiverse to search up ways Luke could bring the character back. And Kevin turned into its #1 foe, even though he was still voicing one of his favorite characters, Axel. And then the season final for Meta Run, season 1 hit, and was also some dark, depressing thing nobody wants to see in a series for teens. And the person's arm being shot clean off. Well, it was a robot arm, but still, that was nothing. And so the boy decided he would stop them in their tracks. Because that was one of the safe zones, and he would not allow anyone, even one of the creators, particularly the one he always considered more of the guy behind all of the not of the direct content, that even though he was, of course, writing a lot of the stuff, he would not allow him to take all of that. So years passed, the boy dropped out and was unable to go to school or do anything that's like school, or even watch YouTube tutorials anymore, because he would fall asleep during them, completely drained of motivation and energy. And then the fateful year was 2021. The boy finally recovered from deepest wounds and was at least stable until the day he arrived. During SMG4's 10th anniversary, a mysterious foe attacked the crew and was able to be strike back, but later return and take possession of the formerly mentioned favorite character of Axel. By that time, the character of Maggie would have suffered. It was a rival of the Destiny would have suffered quite intense traumas after traumas, and even had their own one-season series. Yes, that was just basically a huge do not give crap about her Destiny story, because in the end another character died and she used the one time in the 1,000 years thing to revive that character. Showing that it's possible to revive characters in this universe without the setback shown in another video that was completely butchered by spoilers, when one of the best background characters to ever also get permadeath in the series. Yes, at that time, Greg, the alien, was used for some mix of sponsorship and do not ask us to revive any character. That plot was just hammering on people's feelings and making the boy furious. He was to the point where he had parts where he couldn't think rationally, or would come up with stories where the characters would actually find out what's going on and fight their creators. He never made any of that into a big visible thing because he was lacking the skill because of his trauma damage, but well, and then that new monstrosity named Zero got his hands on Axel. Of course, from the way certain plot points were going, it was easy for the boy to tell that he was going with someone of the unspoken rules of story writing would protect Axel from the characters, or from the story writers' war. That was like the fact that he is currently getting into a romance with the character Melanie, which would basically, in a care for him situation, would make it impossible for him to die, because you can't kill a character like that and little did the boy know, the guy who was voicing him was giving a crap about it. And at the end of the event, what 2021, a yearly battle event, and the character was killed off permanently by the hands of Melanie, who just agreed to be his girlfriend. That completely shattered the ground and under the boy, given the fact that and even nearly turned him into one of those people who hate their birthday because the event was missing his birthday by only a couple of days. Yes. But not everything was lost. While the boy went into a furious tantrum and was writing completely nonsensical hate messages and everything, well, not completely, completely unreasonable stuff, times at least. Some was just blind hate, but other things were well thought through, even though not everything was fully correctly. But during that time, even on a special wiki page, fandom wiki before he was meeting some other people who were hanging out together and enjoying their time until some of them got banned and for being too obsessed with a certain character, then going overboard in roleplays and stuff like that. But he would later he would know a place where he could find them, and when later he found this, at one point found a social media, the accounts spitting trash on them and bullying one of them hardcore and trying to get her to end herself. Well, he stabbed his old trauma flashed before his eyes, and he stepped in without the second thought. He would not let the things that happened to him happen to anyone he cared about again. And so he lashed out, told the guys to get lost, because that person might be a little bit obsessed with that character, but that's no reason to harm her, and ran to the place he knew his old pals were result to him permanently settling there even after the crisis was over, and chilling with his friends, doing funny daily stuff and caring for but alas, things didn't go as planned in the end, because over time the bullied girl fell in love with her best friend, and that later caused a terrible fight between them because of a bunch of misunderstandings, and her best friend being a little bit, I wouldn't say complicated, but the situation was going a little bit on her, but technically it was more of a misunderstanding and a clash of different kinds of different ways autism could go. Because yes, nearly everyone in that group was autistic. When he stepped in and tried to stop that fight, because it badly triggered his old memories, the guy rushed in and told everyone to shut up and tried to explain why, to use his god level empathy to scan everyone and basically try to explain everyone why one else did that or this or that. But that only made things worse. The boy was so decided to have to die alongside with the new bully victim. And so they did everything they could to get them to end themselves. It was completely not only repeating history but also crashing the boy's found family in the process. This would leave him completely broken as ever, and understanding that adults are stupid, as at least two of them were in the group and refused to act according to their age. Sadly, there was nothing to fix after that, as the new bully victim himself also considered the boy creepy for his quick and unasked interference, and the fact that he followed her on socials and just tried to do small talk because they had similar interests. This completely had the boy fall down, but he got back up and decided to keep on fighting to protect everyone he still could, to make all of those fictional characters he had seen die on reasonable deaths, not only in SMG4 but in countless other occasions. And so the boy, he had only one goal: to protect the future, but not from the past, by lingering in the past, but by bringing the good parts of the past into the day as good as he could, and then use them to create a better future. And even though recently, after the announcement of SMG4 ending, the boy thought for a moment he would completely collapse and just never be heard of again on the internet, and even though he had an automatically protection against suicide thoughts, the boy, he still decided that it's time to give it his all. He would not be able to completely restore the SMG4 series on its own, but he would at least try his best until the very end. And given that he knew the goofball Luke was, he still started to blaming everything on Kevin again. But this time, not with senseless, with uncontrolled hatred. But this time, he would use everything at his disposal to show them that they could. That you can't just throw away what made you big, because these things are important, and if a character can be voiced completely with such joy in your voice, then you shouldn't destroy a series. And that's how the boy stood up and started the fight. Because he was owning it to the characters, to save their world, all of them, not just SMG4 universe. And that brings us to the end, or should I say the beginning, because, well, I think it is time to make the MVP enter the stage. I'm giving this one to you, boy. And please don't collapse in tears. I'm literally recording this before, so I hope I won't be completely devastated at that point. But I'm normally for the ever since I added all the permadeaths, I'm not doing reaction videos on movies and stuff like that because I'm too afraid they kill off someone and you just have me the mix of crying and screaming nonsensely. Lee Kevin hate at the screen. I mean, he deserves that. He's behind everything. I'm starting to think the Celeste drama was really not just a mishandling. It's him trying to sweep a misunderstanding under the rug for some weird reason instead of trying to find a solution to the problem. Well, I would not try to crush their work, but oh look, Minecraft sounds in the thing I did a video. I've just chose Minecraft for because I needed something to have in the background, or that I just don't want you to have to watch dark background, so I basically got you all of this swoop-de-loops. Oops, even though you might get headache from it. But seriously, with that, I'm giving it to you, boy. The future is yours to take, and I really hope that you are not currently lying on the floor crying or something. This is what we're fighting for. And even if some of the things I say sound completely unreasonable, well, I won't give up until the very end. And I will, of course, learn to grow and be a bigger person. But everyone else should do so too. And instead of just judgmenting people, I've seen it again and again. And that's the end. Take it away, little one. Well, thank you. So, we have a problem. The guy who runs this channel sadly had a little, mental breakdown, so I guess I will be the host for... Oh god, what is that? Ah! Yeah. Never thought we would be here. Here in the end, wouldn't we? And what's even worse, I didn't even manage to get one of the two things I was planning to do for this, get ready for this video ready in time. But expected soon. Good. So, for the second half of the grand final package, we get this. Funny enough, those shitty AI filters set it the the ending was the guy who actually makes the thumbnails for SMG4. Oh, Cat actually went in here earlier. The end is now scratching away on the sofa. But yeah, it's the end. And I'm not ready. None of us are. You can see the recent post Luke made. It about the end of this series. Said where he was like, "Oh, you guys are all so cool with your responses and all." That was not Luke. That was straight up Kevin. And I can tell you, some super mega expert clip from just some perfectly businessy like statement clip from Luke. I can't imagine it, and even if he must have seen it, what I've seen, while there were a lot of thank yous and everything, in particular as reaction to that post, they also had the amount of people who were like, even though joking, most of them, I think all of them, at least all I saw sounded like it jokingly. Those jokingly were like, "I'm killing myself," or if you make a show that is so growing for the mental health of people, you can't just throw it in a bin. And if it was just me who completely lost it from that, but the reactions of everyone, they were not. If you completely ignore a bunch of trolls who we all know that clip, those people who posted that picture of the post-World War II dress with a newspaper with Hitler dead on it. Yeah, those trolls. Also, if you ignore them and just look at what's been said, none of them are ready. They all try to put on a brave face, but the amount of people who were like, even so, it's likely jokingly for all of them, them who were like, "I'm killing myself." Looking at them, I cannot. I can't accept this. And why am I here? Why am I trying to? Why am I making this video instead of having a breakdown, going to bed and never standing up again? And oh, it's simple. It's so simple. Because my people need a hero. Yeah. I have a little bit of a little hero complex. If someone's in need, I just help them out, because I can. That's not even white knight syndrome, or I'm not mindlessly rushing to people's aid. I go with my act. I go with the things I know. I go with the things I've seen. You know. But the things I'm cooking up at the moment to send you straight where you belong. Okay, this sounds like I'm threatening. I'm not threatening, actually. I'm not threatening Luke, at least. Kevin, depends. If it turns out all of the stuff my head throughout is true, oh, then if that ever gets out, I don't even have to do anything, because the rest of the base will Tear Glitch Productions apart, finish off of anything you have built up and everything. But I think I might be overreacting a bit, so. And I'm not going to say. All I'm saying is that recently, apparently, that yesterday it apparently came out that Kevin is following AI accounts on Instagram, and you don't. And if you follow them, they get more. And some of us doing they have the more the higher they are ranked in people's random scrolls on their timeline. So yeah, so you're definitely not following them to make fun of them. This makes no sense. Which really makes us think, why? Why would the guy opposing Disney for the completely maniac business decisions like live action remakes and stuff, and I and stuff be like, oh yeah, I'm following these accounts. Nah, I definitely don't want to try to blame anyone. I don't want to blame anyone. I'm just disappointed, highly disappointed, and on the brink of being mentally finished off into oblivion. I'm at even though with everything going on, I'm still. Oh wait, I have noticed why did I place it like oh, let me quickly correct my recording magic, go. I just realized my thing was over the edge of the screen. You know, that could have gone badly. Sorry. So, what I was saying is, if you are seeing this show has basically been the mental health savior for countless people, but who are still, if you have ever had something, you know you can't just snap out of it. And if somebody crushes you, the thing that got you up, this can have a rubber band effect, a bad one. And that's why I can't understand their actions, even if Luke said that himself, and it's really all him and he randomly after being so cheerful like 2 years ago, an entire new hub for his crew and everything, and he was like, la 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 la, we are still going on many adventures from here. That was either all a lie, he playing dirty with us, which I don't hope, because I do not want a childhood hero to be destroyed in that way. But what I really want is even just, if you personally have done everything you can with it, just look how many people still need it. Give it to, if you think you have done everything you can do with it, then give it to the next generation, give it to someone else, also with a creative vision, who thinks he can still push that without killing the essence of. And I would even take it if you would stop voicing and the character of SMG4 has to be replaced or even casted. I know it's you, but that would be I mean, we saw it's possible to exchange stuff that's essential to the formula. There was stuff like MedPad retiring. It's possible. And I just, and many others. You can see all of them in the bottom of the chat that I left away that it will be on the recording. Yeah, I can't. I'm normally not recording my reactions to videos like this because to emotional videos like this one, that's why I didn't make a reaction to the last word feed, because I'm too afraid that something might happen that might get me completely snapped and say unreasonable things or sound like I'm threatening, but in reality I'm just like SMG4, I'm just like Luke. I'm just a mix of him and Mr. Puzzles, actually. Yeah. That's all I am in reality. All of them, they are not ready. Think of them. Think of yourself. I don't want anyone to burn out or themselves. I'm not one of those people. And I want people to go with how this could have happened. But I guess that's the throw the show that has started it.
Mario, I know this is hard, man, but did you uninstall my computer's OS and replace it with MarioWare?
Maybe. Mario! Good!
Oh!
It's up to you!
Come on, Mario! Don't make this harder than it needs to be! Come on, get in, Mario! We have to record one last video together!
No!
You can't move anywhere.
Wait, Mario!
Wait. Whoa, Mario's
Oh
fighting for us!
no! Ooh.
Mario, get back here!
And I forgot to come
Stupid SMG4.
Ma tutto ripeto, tutto la macchina pato.
Nobody uses that.
Mario. I've been watching for all these years.
That's not me, by the way.
Luigi?
No,
It's I wonder where he went.
Tutto ripeto.
I've seen you grow, laugh, cry, and ultimately become a true friend. And for that, I want to grant you one wish.
Oh yeah!
Lots of spaghetti.
You seriously want to waste your only wish on spaghetti? What about SMG4 ending the channel?
You could have.
Doubles!
No.
It's not no.
No.
Little
As
straight!
long as you don't
only
use
have
not no, but you
one.
definitely
Fine!
Don't leave me all alone.
Oh god, it's going to be a metaphor.
Wish granted.
They are going to play us like a stupid flip.
Oh.
Because they're going to act like it.
Have you seen the princess? Oh.
Little toady!
A pippa tutto ripeto, tutto. Ma tutto ripeto.
No.
Why the house?
Everybody, march! La la la.
Simulator.
Little toady!
That doesn't.
Oh, my head.
What is this place?
There I was, looking through the garbage when suddenly these little mushroom critters attacked me. And now I'm in prison. But hey, that's all for now. I'll see you guys next time on the SMG4 channel.
What does
SMG4!
that have?
Oh
It was not
no!
retired.
How do you know my name?
Hey, it's me, Mario!
I'm sorry, I don't know Mario, but I'm SMG4. I'm gonna be the greatest YouTuber of all time when I hit 1 million subscribers.
You so good you got Mario confused.
Oh, I wish. Right now I have, 1 whole subscriber.
Oh no!
Say, do you wanna be in my next video?
That's exactly what is going to happen. Was also those people who were.
Oh.
Oh, the restore so good. serious fantastic.
I'm a superstar.
And it's all thanks to you.
Level.
It's me, Mario.
Mario? No. Oh.
We have to do something special.
Oh, you're so good. You got Mario confused.
Definitely not.
Hey.
Kill him!
Oh no, what do we do?
Nah.
Shouldn't we help those guys?
For good move.
Well, what?
You're the champ. Nice game.
Wow, this alternate version of me sounds very cool. What brings you here then?
Oh
Oh, I did? Well, it must mean for a good reason. Did we accomplish all of our dreams? Hey, wait up!
What is he going to do? What does the serious have against him? He's cool!
Hello! Wait! Mario!
That's just
We did it!
You won.
totally go. Things have to. What the?
It's a Mario time!
Oh, my head.
They did something like that. Something to really.
Wow, that lady sure was mean. You okay, Mario?
Oh no! Oh, mamma mia!
Do you,
That was not even
want to go record a video together? Maybe we can go make some new memories.
Oh! Ma tutto ripeto, tutto ripeto, tutto ripeto!
What the hell is happening? Phew, you went fast. Why are we at a mall? Castle? What are you talking about? And what's so important about a rock?
Mamma mia!
I need that rock. Don't make me summon Comet
Well,
Nova. I'm
maybe someone
doing
knows what
it.
the rock is.
This kind of video is you just want to kick us off.
That's why, little Billy, you can never play in the street!
You want to kick us in the and make us.
Oh, jeez.
No! Waluigi time! Okay. puro tutto, sembrete.
Oh, maybe they're up there.
Bob, tutti da dentro. Bob.
Welcome to my dojo.
Oh god,
I sense you are in need of something. Animal Crossing New Leaf for the Nintendo 3DS, perhaps?
I will take that extra.
Wait, you're friends with the manager of a crummy game store?
I do know of this mystical rock you seek, but I shall only tell you if you can defeat my star pupil at video game combat.
Oh no. Oh. Oh, you are really like.
Super! Smash each other!
E bazzuta che con un maletto.
Ouch, tough break. Guess your journey ends here. That will be $20.
Wait! E ti messo a te con da battiti? Oh.
No!
I don't have any friends. I gave all that up to become the best at gaming. Those feelings would have got in the way.
That's sad. The Tari I know has lots of friends, and I'm one of them. We hung out and played all sorts of games together.
That sounds really cool.
That's why Mario has to win, so everyone can remember and be happy again.
I'm not sure what you're on about, but I'll do it.
Do what?
Help you win. Because no one's taken any interest in being friends with me before.
Hey Mario, I was wondering if now we could record a video together.
Bob, e su tutto, l'hai preparato, Rodo?
Sorry pal, no rematches.
Tutti da dentro.
You're on.
Ready? Go!
What? How? Well, a deal's a deal. Here's the map. It is said that your rock wizard lives atop Wizard Mountain, but you must travel over the sea.
I'm looking for a boat. Hey, Stinky!
Yeah, who gave me the old name? Was it the Mushroom Cartel? I told them I ain't interested in being that dumb little Boy Scout that can bus around.
Okay. Aren't I done yet?
Well, if you ain't really from the cartel, then it ain't cheap.
Tutti da dentro. La pippa da sotto al patto, tu.
La 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 la.
Hey, wait. Aren't these mushrooms illegal all across the kingdom?
Now you know too much. Now me and the shipmates are gonna have to silence ya. Get it, fellas!
Oh. Tutti da dentro.
Ooh. Yeah.
Smack the goofy out you.
Hello.
Mario's gonna do something very illegal.
No, 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 no!
Huh? Yeah, my fellas! No worries! Know where that came from! Hey, get back here! That's
In this other world, that SMG4 would have been able to stand up to those goons, huh?
Oh yeah, I'm the superstar.
Growth doesn't end at one.
This alternate version of me sounds like he's experienced and grown a lot.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean he's...
Why did you ditch him?
Okie dokie. Papipa na to tarbato. Oh.
You didn't. You wish just for things to...
Looks like there's some more people clearly motivated with a life's mission.
Hello. Okie dokie.
Wow. It must be nice to have a mission. To have purpose. Wish I had a purpose. Oh, my life. I wish I had a purpose. Oh, a purpose.
Okay. You can't even...
Well, why don't you come with us?
What? Really?
Yeah, join our mission.
A mission? Yippee!
Oh yeah. Ma, tutto tarbato, tutto mezzo tutto una pacca da pato.
Iceberg?
No!
What are you doing? This way! Spin it this way! No! What are you doing? This way!
Oh!
Oh, it's...
A giant pile of anime DVDs?
Yeah, of course it is!
We can breathe underwater? How is that even possible?
Great. I get to die at the bottom of the ocean with you weirdos, and surrounded by a bunch of... anime?
Oh, my precious cycle.
Oh, shit.
If only you were real.
Are you winning, son?
Oh shit!
What is that?
It's more real than the people who made you think you are.
Me, Mario. Tutto lavato, and you gotta help us.
You're planning on being buddy-buddy with a shut-in fish who plays anime games all day?
Mamma mia. Okie dokie. Papipa na to tarbato, tutto.
Really? You think I'm cool?
Oh yeah. Mamma mia! I'm the superstar! Let's go! Tutto lavato, l'abito! La pipa na to tarbato, tutto.
Oh, you're so good.
Had a girlfriend?
No.
You good, man?
No, I don't have friends. I don't go on cool adventures. I don't do anything. There's no hope for me.
Oh man, I know what it's like having no purpose, little bud.
There's no hope
Oh,
for me.
Don't join this fellows. No, you don't do that. Don't do that.
I got it! Ooh! Tutto tirato! La pipa na to tarbato, tutto.
Really? You want to play with me? Oh, yay! Look through my library and pick something up that looks fun.
Tutto tirato.
Oh, that's Freddy Bear. A game my little brother likes to play. Don't worry about that.
Hey!
Oh no! No!
So, what exactly is this game?
Run for your life!
Adventure. I'm gonna help set up a birthday party.
I need to go to the kitchen and make Kayla's birthday cake.
Oh, I remember this. You can decorate the cabbage with funny faces.
This is so dumb.
Wait a
We should
minute.
play literally anything else.
Oh no.
Hey, bro, that's what you look like with all that complaining.
What? Oh, that's how you wanna play hard. There, that's what you look like all the time.
And now I see it. Now I'm seeing it.
I remember messing around with piano all the time.
Oh God, everyone cover your ears.
That was really nice.
Where'd you learn that one?
Freddy Fazbear.
The cake is done. Now you can decorate it.
2 hours later.
Oh, it's stinky!
Mario, we can't ruin the cake.
Yeah, we're supposed to decorate it normally.
I want to fight too.
Oh, God.
Oh my goodness, what a surprise! This is the best birthday I ever had.
What instrument does the adventurer was that?
That was so much fun. Thanks for playing with me, guys.
No problem. Damn it, I forgot to record that. That probably would have made a great Let's Play video.
Oh yeah, you guys needed help getting the Wizard Mountain, right? I know how to help.
Finally! I thought he would appear when he was crying earlier. It's actually his dad.
Dad, my new friends need help getting to the Wizard Mountain.
Okie dokie, my son.
Huh? Thanks for the help, Boopkins.
You're welcome. Let's hang out again sometime.
Next time, I'm choosing the...
Padena, sotto corrente batano prosciutto da Iguro.
He must be in there. Let's go.
Stop. Who goes there?
There's more? Oh, man.
We are the guardians of Wizard Rock Mountain. You must say the secret password to enter.
We don't have a password.
Run.
Wait, what? I wasn't trying to say the password.
Run.
Potenzone portata per fratello. Tu scapato nei perno toro. Spaghetti.
Chris? How did he know working as a guard in a spaghetti factory was my deepest true desire?
Petto con se tacco toro poteco na foto che sa ora fa crato. Tu l'ho lavato, l'ho vedo.
Chris, he's saying all the things we dreamed of. He must be telling the truth.
Were you our commanding officer?
Yahoo!
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Oh, no, definitely not!
Permission to
definitely
enter,
not!
Officer.
Aren't I done yet?
Damn. What purpose?
They are just playing with our feelings, they
Chris,
tried.
that was the time of my life.
Oh, great, Rob. I'm looking for this move.
Hello, Mario.
I guess I need another try again, please.
This makes me so happy. Hey, are you okay?
You cannot simply change your wish. But we stand in an alternate timeline where you never existed. There are no memories here. Nothing to restore. But look at it this way. Your wish was granted. SMG4 will never retire in this world.
I wanted to retire? Why didn't you let me retire?
Because you're still needed.
Wait, Mario!
Let him be.
There is a difference between
But he's back.
Maybe you should pass.
Oh, man.
You heard him, Chris.
Wait. Slag by.
All those happy memories. They were special because they became memories. Mario doesn't want things to end, but maybe that's what makes them matter. If life went on forever, none of it would mean anything. All good things must come to an end.
No, they will eventually come to an end. But then...
Yes, Mario?
That was a tough lesson.
Mario's got to pass.
Are you sure? You could live here forever. No endings at all.
I'ma really enjoy playing with you.
But we need it now.
Okay then.
What's up?
There's only one way to bounce back from this timeline to the original.
We can.
Check 4. I'ma think you can do that.
Scatman's World.
Get it, Scatman!
Scatman's World.
Scatman's World. If you wanna break free, you better listen to me. You've got to learn how to see in your fantasy. I'm calling out from Scatland. I'm calling out from Scatman's World. If you wanna break free, you better listen to me. You've got to learn how to see in your fantasy.
Everybody's talking something very shocking just to keep on blocking what they're feeling inside. But listen to me, brother, you just keep on walking. Cause you and me and sister ain't got nothing to hide. Scat man, fat man, black and white and brown man, tell me about the color of your soul. If part of your solution isn't ending the pollution, then I don't wanna hear your stories told. I wanna welcome you to Scatman's World. Scatman's World.
This is it. This is the kind of content I want to make.
know you're gonna be a great guy one day.
Huh? Mario, see you next time.
Oh?
I still have something else to play your little games. Because I think I get
Mario, there you are.
Hey, Smitty. For
Look, man, I know it's sad that things are ending, but
I understand, bro. Thank you. Thank you for all the adventures.
Thank you for being the best friend I could have.
Oh god! Oh, no! I forgot one thing. The attempt to crush us. I still have something. Huh? Are you fine? How's I looking the... evaporate the entire world. There is one. There are 2 people left. You didn't get with your end layer. And what can I say they are... Something is telling me they are still cooking behind the scenes. I don't know why.
Thank you so much for watching our show.
You really want my honest opinion? I admit I misjudged something. I sadly misjudged something greatly. That will, and that means nah. I know what you are going to do to me when I say that. This is not. I'm not stuck to the past, or I just want something to last forever. I never. It's still needed. But the way you handle things shows you have no idea. Down in the comments right now, there is a link I made to a Discord server. Yes, I made a Discord server for people who are like all of those people down there who can't. And if your comfort show got nuked, if your favorite character got mauled over for no good reason, and if anything you cared for was taken from you, you can go there and get some help. And also, so it contains, it's basically a mix out of that, my own content, that's because my stories are, because I plan to have all my stories based on that topic of loss and stuff like, of loss and people's opinions and how cool everything in the multiverse is. Is this for the first adventure will actually be more on the multiverse aspect, but back then, at least with the demo, but and I even built a skill share plaza there where you can pick your own. Where you can, if you need help with a certain project, you can go there and ask people for help and find people with interest. So if you, I don't know, want to make your own SMG4 but can't animate, you might find animators there or something. I hope people will take that as lots of people will come there and take this as an opportunity. Yes, we're in the future fragment now, by the way, if you have seen the title of this video. And before I completely break down and this video will stop being fun for everyone, there's one last thing. A teaser for something that will happen in my own for a sideline in the storyline in the main game I'm doing. Why? Because this is going to, because while in the demo I'm planning to release, I actually couldn't get it finished get a place where I could ready it for all of you to pick it up from in time. But once I release it, the game I'm about to release a demo for, in the full version I plan to make a sideline based on 2 certain characters leading up into something that you will definitely do not want to miss if you like SMG4. Because no one will be ready for what I'm about to do. And with that, final teaser, go! Wait. I didn't have a mouse in the right place, but that's why I don't have to edit. I'm current. Anyways, I will see you around, because I'm not going anywhere. Not now, not ever. This massive burn is weighing on me till my debts were paid. And with that, see you in the next video. Do not think SMG4 is over just yet. It's not going to last forever. But this universe is not, and will never, as long as I and those people who care for it stop standing, True to the final teaser, now for real. What is this place, and why is there stars everywhere, and wait a minute, I am still alive! Yeah, but wait a minute, where's weapons? Oh no, I have to find him. Where is he? Oh, what's this? That looks like a very obvious place to go. Ooh. So let's do that. Wait a minute, what is this? Some sort of bunker or something? Let me quickly do that. And whoa, that's cool. Well, all the ideas you could get by searching this place, and oh look, it's weapons. It's me, I'm here. This place is so cool.